Good morning, beautiful ladies. Are you ready to climb those mountains and those killer heels of yours? I am so excited that you're here with me today. For those who don't know me, I'm Charlie Veggie Dice, and this is my channel about self-improvement and making your dreams come true. So don't forget to hit subscribe and the little bell icon so you can get notified for the future videos. So let's get right into the topic today. 14 habits that you need to let go. Yes, we're coming to the end of January and it's a little sad, but we have made a lot of progress already. And I'm super duper excited that you get to be here today so we can continue building on that progress. So we're just gonna jump right in. The first one is stop listening to negative input. We get input all day long on who we should be, how we should act, what we should listen to, even if you don't notice. But if you actively start trying to listen to see if it's beneficial and will actually help you achieve your goals, or if it's gonna cause a setback. If it's gonna cause a setback, let go of it. It's negative. And other people have their own opinions. They have their own lives. They have their own intentions for life. So don't allow them to limit your dream because they can't see it. They need to learn to focus on their own dreams. All right, so number 2, quit being so busy. Yes, we're trying to make our dreams come true and stuff. So we have all of these tasks layered up. But there is no reason for us to be so busy where we can't schedule me time, where we can't have family time, and where we can't make our dreams come true. If you have too much on your plate, you need to figure out what your priorities are and what is actually appropriate to where you don't do burnout so easily. Burnout is... I used to hit burnout all the time when I first started this channel and stuff because I was managing a brand new newborn and working still 60 plus hours at my day job and stuff like that. What I realized this past year is how self-care and recharging your batteries is first number one. So having your schedule and stuff is good. Just don't overbook yourself, because if your batteries are charged, you can't give the things that you really need in life a full 100%. And if we want to succeed, we need to be able to give those things all of us in that moment that we are doing that. That means be with your family when you're being with your family. Don't be trying to be on the phone and be with your family. If you're going to work, work. If you're going to play, play. And all of those things are really important. It's really hard to balance, but I know you can do it. This leads us into the third one, is stop leaving life to chance. If we don't go after what we are meant to go after or what we want to achieve, we're leaving life to chance. Like, oh, I'll get there one day, or oh, my schedule will eventually clear up and that's when I'll start this project, or my kid will figure it out. He doesn't need help, although he's asking for help. All of those are examples, and I know there's plenty more, and if that's happening and stuff, no judging. But we need to stop leaving our life up to chance. Means more that we need to grab what we want in life by the bull's horns and go after it. If you want to play with your kid, play with your kid. If you want him to help him or her grow, then be there, teach if they're asking for help. Same with your life. If you're trying to go after everything you want for your dreams and your nutrition and stuff, remember, still don't overload your plate, but grab the bull by the horns and go after it. Life is way too short to sit back and wait for life to happen to you. That's where we get down to paths that we don't intend, and we look back and we go, what the freak happened? So, number 4, stop putting off your business. Business is important. Your dreams are important. We know that. So, you hear me say it all the time. You're not gonna ever start if you don't start today. It can be baby steps. I'm not saying jump in the deep end, figure out the loans, figure out every single thing in one go. That doesn't make a successful business. Start with the baby steps. Draw out your plan. Buy the supplies you need. Start making the thing you're trying to make, or whatever you're trying to do. Take the baby steps. The baby steps are gonna add up. You're gonna have a successful, amazing business that's gonna thrive and help so many other people out that have the same like-mindedness of you, and probably more people. So, number 5 is stop being your worst enemy. As I said in the first one and stuff, stop listening to negative input. That includes us. A lot of us talk so bad about ourselves, even worse than our friends. So like if your friend said whatever you said to yourself, you'd be like, what the hell, dude? Use your words to help you thrive and grow, not to limit what you possibly could be doing. Because the fact that you'd be dulling your whole thing, you're holding yourself back, you're staying in your comfort zone, you are talking bad about yourself. Stop doing it. Okay. That brings us to number 6. Stop looking for fulfillment outside of yourself. Yes, it's really rewarding when people make you happy, when they buy you little gifts or when they take care of you and stuff and you didn't expect it. But realistically, ultimate happiness does not come from them. They only extend your internal happiness. So choose to be happy. Choose to do things that you absolutely love, that drive you, that give you passion, that fill your battery so you can succeed at life. You're the only one who can make yourself happy, and that's extremely important to remember because of the fact, there's going to be a lot of bumps in the road, no matter what we're doing, what we're trying, because everybody else does not have the same point of view as you do. There's no way around it. Number 8, stop taking on too much. Now, this one's really hard for me personally, and the other ones in the past were, but I've been able to learn to move past those ones. Stop trying to do so much resonates really with me a lot because of the fact that I'm trying to create my dream life, which is very intense and excessive because Charlie has OCD. But I'm always trying to cook and food prep and clean the house and play with the kid and check my social media and create content and do my day job. Sometimes I realize I'm taking on too much. My battery will be not charged and I'd be striving to just to be able to stay awake. And when I realize that I'm doing that, I end up stepping back and revising everything that I'm trying to go through and figure out what should be on my plate and what should not be. When I do that, I'm able to focus on the task at hand. So one of the things and stuff of trying to do too much is multitasking. We're all known for it because of the fact that we'd be in school trying to learn, take notes, check or write to our friends because I'm from the 90s and pass those little notes. That takes away from your full possibility of being able to be here, be now, to succeed at what you're doing. If you're going to work, be all in. If you're going to play. It's all important. Number 9, let go of the mindset that you don't have what it takes. You are given the strengths and the weaknesses specific for who you are. The weaknesses will lighten up if you choose to remind yourself that you can grow. In reality, when we think that we don't have what it takes, that limits us from being able to cross our comfort zone to be able to make those dreams come true and make a better life than what we could even think could happen. So let go of that thought process and stuff. Let go of holding yourself back. You got this. You're going to be able to do everything and anything you put your mind through, because you're going to grow past your weaknesses. You're going to strengthen your strengths. You're going to excel even more than you could ever do, as long as you stop preventing yourself from going after what you're trying to go after. Stop saying that you're bad at something. We all have weaknesses. We all have strengths. But the thing is when you're saying you're bad at something, especially to yourself, you're allowing your brain to accept the fact that you're not good at something. If you say whatever you hate or you don't think you're good at in a positive light, then you're going to be able to train your mind to succeed in that fact. Like, most people will say, like, I hate math. I just don't get it. 1 + 1 never equals 2. I have actually reminded friends that if they start saying positive things about the things that they're trying to do, like, oh my God, I love math, I'm good at it, this is very rewarding, 1 + 1 = 1, I can do this, they usually succeed at that subject that they were struggling with once before with flying colors, because they're allowing their brain and retraining their brain to be able to succeed and absorb and learn and grow and change a limiting mindset. You can do this too. So whatever you're struggling with, or whatever you think that you might not be good at, then go after it. One example is when I was growing up and stuff, everybody reminded me that I had hardcore dyslexia, that I needed extra time on my tests, that I just could not pass them for this, that, or another reason. And they allowed me to use that as a crutch. They encouraged me to use that as a crutch. Nowadays, I would have never thought, back then, I would have never thought I could have been a writer, that I would be sitting here doing YouTubes and talking coherently, let alone writing some intelligent content that actually reaches beautiful readers and encourages you to be able to take your life to the next level. I used to love, and still do, love doing research and writing and typing, and I'm so glad I got away from their limiting mindset of who I was and what I could do because of a learning disability, or them putting the learning disability on me, and allowing myself to grow past those weaknesses and retrain my brain to be able to succeed. All right, and this one, we have talked a lot through this. Okay, let's go to the next one, which we've already talked about a lot through this video, which is stop living in your comfort zone. That beautiful, like, sweet spot where you want to stay and stay comfortable, life's going great. You have to ruffle some feathers to be able to make those dreams come true. And they could be your feathers, they could be other feathers, whatever. Stop moving and living in that comfort zone. Break down those fences like you see in the apocalypse videos or the world-ending videos, and they have a whole nother variety. All right. Let's take this as an example. You know those videos that the world's ending and that, or it ended and everybody's in the little tiny cage city where people say, no, don't cross that fence, that's what keeps you comfortable and safe. And then whenever they do, there's a whole nother world out there that they could thrive and grow, and they break through their limiting mindset and succeed at life. The mindset that they can't do anything, that they have to follow these orders, and they allow all of the people that were caged in those cage experiments to be able to thrive and grow and explore the world that they just found. That's what it's like, stepping out of your comfort zone and going after your dreams. It's gonna be a whole nother world that you never even thought existed, and that it's gonna blow your mind. Then others will follow. So make your dreams come true. You deserve them. Let's bring to the next one. Stop downplaying who you are. Yes, we're trying to fit in and have friends, but your quirky little group that you fit perfectly in is out there. And if you keep limiting yourself and downplaying who you are, you're not gonna find that quirky little, like, your group. It's important to find your friends. It's important to express yourself, because no matter what, you might be trying to fit in this one particular group, but it's not your group to fit in if you're not being you. When you start being you, you're gonna find your posse and you're gonna be an inspiration to them. Like, oh, I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted just to be able to live my life so. But you're not gonna be able to uplift and promote a community that is cohesive and like-minded if you don't be who you are. And you are who you are because of the fact that those strengths and weaknesses and ambitions and identity are given to you for a reason, for your dreams to come true, for you to make your life. There's a saying that there's only one person that you're going to be able to go through the rest of your life with. No, it's not your family or your friends. It's you. You're the one that has to live with the thought processes that you go through, the limiting barriers. You're the one that's going to have to struggle through your struggles and succeed through your strengths. Embrace it. You don't have another life to be who you are. You have this life here and now, and you need to choose to be and embrace you. Because of the fact that you are a fabulous person, no matter where you come from, who you're trying to be, where you come from in life, and where you're going to succeed if you allow yourself to succeed and if you allow yourself to embrace who you are. This brings us to the last one. Stop watching the news first thing in the morning. Unless if you're a journalist or a broadcaster or whatever. But there was a study that people who watch the news for 15 minutes in the morning before going off to work, 60% of them actually report having a bad day. So watching the news first thing in the morning, that's dreadful and horrific, and another freaking natural disaster or more people getting harmed. You're setting yourself up to have a bad day because you're living through somebody else's life. It is very good to be informed. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you got to set yourself up for success. Set up success in your life by cultivating a morning routine that helps you embrace life to the fullest and to help you be present in your day, along with having a positive mindset, not something negative from somebody else's life. So, as a reminder, you beautiful ladies are meant to go and achieve your dreams and succeed in life. So I want you to get off your pretty little butt, put those high heels on, and go climb those mountains that you've been trying to climb for years, because you deserve it. You deserve to succeed at whatever you're trying to do and live life to the fullest. All right, so that's the total of this video today. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the bell icon and subscribe. I'm really excited you're here and on this journey with me because of the fact that community is really important and you guys are my community. Bye!
One little and the middle big one is big.
Mm-hmm.
What two different
That is what the two differences are. Where are you going, Anthony?
He's going to school.
Do your song.
Go away!